And it is the scariest thing because you really feel like you're crazy or like losing your mind. And I just want you to know that you're safe in your body, you're safe in your mind, and you're not alone. And then,
Yeah, depersonalization realization is experienced by over half of all people. I actually was just looking at some statistics the other day that said that 75% of people will experience depersonalization realization at some point in their life. And yet, despite these symptoms being some of the most common symptoms that people experience, most people don't have terminology for it. And the reason why they don't have terminology for it is because most people statistically will experience the symptoms for 1 month or less. In fact, most of the people that it's less than a month, it's going to be a few seconds, a few minutes, a few days, maybe a few weeks. And of course, like I said, less than a month. But they just kind of move on because the symptoms aren't ongoing, which is what happens to 1 to 2% of the population for more than a month. People are like, oh, okay, yeah, I kind of felt like my body was a separate entity. I looked at my hands, they didn't feel like my own. Everything around me felt fake and dreamlike. Time felt distorted, but you know what? It was connected to that really, really stressful experience, so I'm moving on. But for the people that the symptoms are ongoing past a month, it's actually really, really important that they do learn those terms, because if you don't know that your nervous system is overwhelmed and your brain is just trying to help mitigate the pain of being eaten by a lion, that's what's going on. Your nervous system has entered technically what's called the freeze response. You're going to use deductive reasoning and you're going to think that you're going crazy. That's definitely what I thought whenever I was going through the symptoms, because I didn't know why they were happening.
the other one, this is what I experienced. Derealization is a sense that the world around you is unreal or distorted.
Yeah, it feels like you've slipped out of reality and you're essentially living in a dream world. It feels like a wall of glass between you and reality is a very common analogy that people use. I always describe derealization as it felt like I was sitting in a movie theater watching my life play out before me, but it was very slow, almost like in slow motion. It was very cold and colorless and distant. Like I was very emotionally disconnected. It's like I was an observer of my life, but I wasn't actually integrated in my life. Like basically, I was watching myself act on a movie, but there's no way to describe it outside of an analogy. And even that doesn't come close to describing it. But yeah, that's a good description.
Environment might feel foggy,
Yep.
dreamlike, colorless, or like you're in a
Yep.
movie or behind
Yep.
a glass wall. And you might
Exactly.
think
Yep.
nothing around me feels real or the world feels off or unfamiliar.